Good afternoon, my dear NEET 2025 warriors. This is your captain Shreyas, and we are the entire NEET warriors team. And there is a breaking announcement, and many people were denying this or finding it hard to accept it. And the moment of truth has finally arrived. So, why not open the official notification? And before we proceed ahead, make sure you are subscribed to the #1 NEET English channel in the country. And yes, smash the like button, because that way YouTube knows that you are interested in news related updates and academic content. All right.
The whole algorithm works, right?
Yes. So, Gopika ma'am, why not show them the notification?
Yes, students, so the notification has come and you can clearly see there is a clarification on question paper pattern and examination duration for NEET UG 2025. That means all the students who are preparing right now to write in 2025, this is applicable for you. So as I open the link, you can see, sir.
Yes. So now this is a very interesting news article. As you can see, the NTA has been conducting since 2019. Yes, remember before that there were many agencies who were conducting it. But now NTA is in charge of conducting the NEET UG examination. And remember, there was something called as a pre-COVID format where the timing, the pattern was slightly different, including the difficulty level. Now, remember, there was a section B where you could choose certain number of questions out of the given number of options to you. And remember, there were actually 45 questions, but you used to get 5 extra bonus questions, but you could choose out of them. You could choose which topics you want to attempt it from. But that is no longer the case. 45 questions each. Let's highlight this. 45 questions each in physics, chemistry and biology. But in biology it will be 90 because zoo and botany, of course. And this will be attempted by the candidates in 180 minutes. 180 minutes, thereby removing any optional questions and extra time which was introduced due to COVID. And this is not surprising, my dear warriors. As you can see over here, just few days back, we went live. 2 days back, we went live saying, look at this line, we were live, NEET 2025 will be impacted by JEE. Many people thought of mocking us. No, how can JEE impact NEET? But we were telling you the truth. NTA is bringing back pre-COVID pattern as well as the difficulty level. So you better listen to this, my dear students. Now remember, the question paper pattern will consist of 180 compulsory questions. The provision of optional questions, which was introduced temporarily, is removed. Total duration will be 180 minutes. Candidates are advised to prepare accordingly and regularly check the website.
So students, right now you have 180 questions and 180 minutes. So that is technically 1 mark, basically one question for 1 minute. Now students, obviously you have to do your proper time management. You have to make sure that biology is going to be taking less time. Physics is going to take more time, obviously, because of numericals. So students, this changes everything the way you prepare. Yes or no? Because you always thought that, what if I don't know this concept? I can skip it. But no longer you can do that, because the complete liberty to skip a question has been removed completely. Yeah. So ma'am, how do you think?
And do you think this will affect the cutoff or?
Yes. And ma'am, can you briefly tell the students, because we were involved in the JEE paper discussion. Yes. So the level of difficulty of the questions, ma'am.
So level of difficulty, I would say some questions were difficult also, some questions were simple. It were doable, but some questions were tricky also. So you need to prepare well for that. It's not like you will just see a concept and you will be able to solve it. You need to do a lot of practice, because these are the marks, because now the time is less, especially for physical chemistry and physics. It will take time to solve. Definitely. 1 minute for one question. For bio, you can easily do 1 minute, one question. But for physics
and chemistry, that's going to be a deal breaker.
And you need to solve so many test series, mock tests to be prepared for that particular task. 180 minutes, 180 questions.
So, to answer Gopika ma'am's question, do you think cutoffs will be, affected because of this? I will give you multiple reasons how this is going to affect you. Obviously, we know the number of students are increasing, but that should not be really the concern, because if students increase, which bracket are they increasing? Is it the tail end, or is it the toppers, or is it the average? Because if chumma people are going to write NEET exam, then whether even 50 lakh students write it, it should not really bother. Exactly. But the problem is, I've been speaking to many droppers, and there are many serious droppers this time because they know NTA has got into that evil, revengeful mode and they don't want to take any further chance for NEET 2026. Everybody wants to give it off. Even the freshers that I'm talking to want to give it off this year itself.
And it makes sense because NTA will get more time to change the pattern or give multiple phases. They can do anything during the 2026. And obviously, if a student is a dropper, he or she would want to clear it right now itself. So they can, avoid more consequences in the future.
Agree. Baswa sir, you were there at the JE Center and you spoke to many students at the JE Center. And NEET students are writing it in phenomenal numbers, which means they want more practice and they are very smart in preparing for it. Isn't it?
Students, I spoke to around 4 students. Out of the 4 students, 3 were NEET aspirants. And I simply asked them, why are you writing JE exam? They told me, sir, this is a mock test for me. I have finished my chemistry syllabus. I have finished my physics syllabus. Now I am testing myself if I am able to do JE level as a mock test. So they are considering JE exam as a mock test, NEET students, sir. Do you believe that?
Crazy.
And
Crazy.
you know what? I also took a class today of chemistry where I compiled all the questions of chemistry, main important questions, the tricky questions of chemistry from physical, organic and inorganic chemistry. That is a must to watch. Now you can see the pattern as well. You have the update as well. And if now, not now, then when you're going to prepare.
Yeah. There are more reasons why the cutoff will be affected. Obviously, the timing has reduced, so 1 minute per question. So because of that, the cutoff will fall. Second reason why it will fall is because the options are gone. So obviously, cutoff will fall. Third reason, increase in competition and seriousness among the students. Very, very serious. Even the freshers which were not serious are now serious because they don't want to take a drop for 2026. Next important thing, NTA has become revengeful. Please understand this meaning. Okay, they don't want to get humiliated or embarrassed again, like in NEET 2024, where so many students got above 700 and 710. I'm telling you right now, you might be thinking, sir, many people will be there this time. No, it is not going to be the case. They are going to go to pre-COVID levels. Mark my words. And after the result, you will come and tell me, yes, sir, you are right. 700 plus will be actually difficult even for intelligent students. Remember that. Okay.
And students, do not take it as a demotivating thing. I'm telling you right now, take it as a good thing. Take it as a challenge, right? Because we know we have been preparing for the last 1 year. So take it as a challenge and let's do it. Right, sir?
Yes. And
What's the good takeaway out of all of this?
And also students, as Sir told, even if cutoff reduce, you should understand that does not mean that it is a positive sign. Yes, cutoff decrease. But please understand, students will start depending on more conceptual knowledge, not just by hearting everything and not do by fluke. Okay, everyone will start preparing seriously, understand the content of NCERT, focus more on physics and chemistry, solving the problems, because maybe 1 minute if you invest on biology, you have exactly 180 minutes, exactly 180 questions. So even if you go here and there, you will not be able to answer the physics and chemistry questions. So this can only happen with maximum test series practice or mock paper practice.
Yeah. And guys, this news, honestly, we are telling you, it's not to create panic or not to demotivate. Rather, I want every student watching this to take it up as a challenge. Because now, remember last time you were crying, sir, my merit is not counted. Sir, the paper was easy. Even those students got into this college. Yeah. Now is the time you show it that yes, what we wanted is exactly what we got. The paper will check your worthiness, whether you want to be a doctor or not. This paper will actually filter out the non-serious students. And I know this. Every student watching this video is very serious. So actually, you should take it up as a challenge and you should feel happy. Yes, the remaining 120 days, I'm going to put in my 100% to score as much as possible. And even if you get 620, 630, don't think, oh, it's very low. No, this time because the cutoffs might go down, actually you might end up getting a government seat. Keep that in mind because now we are back to pre-COVID.
So trust your instincts, trust your preparation, and that's it.
And
right?
just practice as much as possible.
All right. So with this, we shall take a leave and we'll come up with an updated strategy for all of you. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista. Take care.